Hi Pisces, today I'm going to do you a collective reading. Just going to waft some sage about, clear the energy. Okay, can I have messages for the Pisces collective today? Shuffle these cards. Okay Pisces, so you could be dealing with a King of Wands. King of Wands and Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Cups reversed. So this is what's going on currently in your energy. So I can see that with the Nine of Cups reversed, you're really feeling unhappy at the moment. And with the Three of Swords, you're feeling a great deal of pain, some sort of betrayal. With the Wheel of Fortune, this could be just cause and effect, you know, of the scenario you're in. It was bound to turn out this way. With the King of Wands, we have a very passionate, fiery fire sign. So this could be an Aries, Leo or a Sag. Normally, this person is really high energy and fiery and feisty, and they're sort of determined to do whatever they want or whatever they believe they're entitled to do. They're also a really strong leader. And the King of Wands doesn't give up on something he wants. So why do we have the Nine of Cups in reverse for the Pisces collective? That's way too many, so I'm just going to take the top one. The World in reverse. Okay, I'm just going to put these back into the deck because I don't really want them just sitting at the top. Sorry, that's just my dog in the background. It's very hot in Scotland today where I'm from, so you might hear the dogs sounding a little bit stressed out sometimes, but try and keep it as quiet as possible. Okay, so with the World in reverse, I'm getting that, really honey, come in here. With the World in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, I'm getting that there's some sort of cycle here that should have ended, but you feel like you're stuck in this chapter of being really upset and really unhappy and not feeling like your needs are getting met. With the Three of Swords, I feel like you could be in great pain. It could be emotional pain, it could be physical pain. You could have sore arms, picking that up for some reason. But you might feel like you've really been through it. I mean, look at the background of this card, it's really dark and miserable, and this heart's been pulled in all sorts of directions, so you could feel like someone's playing with your heart. Why the Three of Swords for Pisces current collective energy? Four of Cups in reverse. And Seven of Swords. Oh, do not like the Seven of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you might feel just completely fed up of taking someone's offer here. And you want to get out of this. You feel really isolated maybe as well. Why the Seven of Swords with the Four of Cups in reverse? You could be trying to figure out a way to get away from someone, some sort of strategy or some sort of plan, because you're just fed up with this situation. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Jesus, they're all from flying out. Oh, the Magician. And the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I'm getting that you've manifested this love. Might have been warning signs in the past with this King of Wands, but you've been emotionally manipulated by this person as well. So this person could spin a good talk. You know, they might be very good at giving speeches and long-winded speeches and telling you what's right and wrong and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. The person could be quite controlling. With the King of Wands and the Seven of Swords, I get someone's always trying to get away with something. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands for the Pisces Collective? Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like someone's hurt here. They're the wounded warrior. And they might really have been through it in this relationship. And with the Three of Wands, they're just waiting. Just waiting. So Nine of Wands and Three of Wands are both waiting cards. And the King of Wands, it's like you're waiting on this King of Wands, but King of Wands isn't really the best for reliability. He's very independent and goes and does what he wants. And he might have this really fierce side like the lion. And you could be waiting around for this person, but he keeps sneaking away. Okay, just give me one more card for why the Nine of Cups in reverse and the World is in reverse, Spirit. Why the... okay, that came out. Three of Cups. Yeah. So you could be feeling really unhappy because you feel disconnected from others. Pisces, you might be feeling really isolated at the moment with the World in reverse and the Three of Cups. This relationship could just be making you miserable, and you need to get back this happiness. Maybe you should reach out to friends or family, or someone you feel like you can trust, or someone that you get along with. I feel like there's a need to have some fun here. So you might be feeling left out. Okay, why the Seven of Swords? Queen of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like there's this Queen of Wands. So this will be the third party. Sorry, the video cut off there. Yeah, so it's really hot in the UK at the moment, so it's slowing everything down a bit. You might feel like that yourself, Pisces. You might feel like you're having to really slow down at the moment because you're burnt out. Especially with this King of Wands character who's a lot of work. Okay, so I'm just going to get you a couple of oracle cards for Pisces Collective. What is Pisces person the people Pisces are dealing with feeling at the moment. I'm starting to understand our connection. I am not available. You came closer than anyone. So I'm getting quite a narcissistic energy with the Magician, the King of Wands, and Magician, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords we saw earlier. So the person you're dealing with could be an avoidant. You know, they're always running away to do fun things. And you could be really fed up of this because they don't involve you. You feel left out. The Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse and the World in reverse. You feel a distance from this person. You can have one more card for a card of advice for Pisces in this relationship. What's a card of advice for Pisces? 2 cards. I remember every detail of that day. I wish things could be different. Yeah, so I feel like this is actually talking about you regretting getting with this person, and maybe the day you kind of realised that they weren't meant, these weren't matched properly, or that something was wrong and it wasn't going to work out, but you may have ignored the signs. Okay, so Pisces, if you would like a private reading, I offer recorded videos for $39.99 Great British Pounds, and the video will be approximately 20 minutes. If you send me an email with your question, I can get that video prepared for you, and I can send that to you directly using many different forms. I could make the video private on YouTube once I've received payment. You can leave me you can pay for your reading with Buy Me a Coffee, and if you paid $39.99 and then you just email me at lexihines@gmail.com, I will forward you your recorded messages. Just bear in mind you have to leave your question in the email, so it's lexihines@gmail.com, and if you just leave in the subject box what your question is, and obviously leave your details at the bottom of the email, I will get back to you. So thank you, Pisces. I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe. The channel's Chiron Tarot. I'm Lexi, and if you want to reach out to me and be email with any other questions regarding readings, that's absolutely fine. So thanks, Pisces. Hope you feel better and you realise your worth here, that you deserve to be happy, and this situation isn't currently bringing you happiness. Okay, so thank you, Pisces. See you later. Bye.